I mean, I think in composition you look at those the game changer pieces. You know, the Eroica Symphony, the Rite of Spring, Daphnis. You know, pieces like with Gora Leader, St. Matthew Passion, which maybe didn't change things at the time that he wrote it, but you look back now and it's just one of this magnificent masterpiece. That how did one human being get this out of his brain? I'll tell you another piece that I think is phenomenal that one person wrote it is Porgy and Bess. Okay? Porgy and Bess is incredible. How did this guy cut all that stuff out of that one brain, and then 2 years later he's dead?
White Jewish guy.
White Jewish guy, that's right. A white Jewish guy from New York, you know. But all those melodies, I mean, we were talking about Adams and his avoidance of melody. Let's talk about Gershwin and his non-avoidance of melody, you know.
He couldn't help it, yeah.
Yeah, he could not help it. So I look at pieces like that. I wasn't here for this, but I know you studied Appalachian Spring, and that piece continues to resonate. They did a performance of it, Dudamel did a performance of it at the Phil earlier this year, and it was magnificent. And I remember sitting there, and I've known that piece. I've conducted it myself. I've played it. Anyway, we get to the Simple Gifts variations. And I have an old high school friend who was one of the clarinetists in the Philharmonic. He was playing principal that day, Bert Hara. It was, for me, the best clarinetist in the world. And he plays it perfectly. I start getting nostalgic and remembering a girl I once knew that was one of her favorite pieces, you know, all these things. And I'm starting to notice a lump beginning to form in my throat. And by the time he gets to the final chord, what I like to call the source chord of the piece, the chord that starts and ends the piece, and carves out his initials, by the way, because the piece starts in A and ends in C. So, anyway, it's his signature. And Dudamel, he holds the baton out and lets the chord die, and then holds the baton there for about 15 seconds. By this time, I'm enough, okay? Tears, you can hear the audience sniffling. I brought no Kleenex with me, so I was trying to find something. Anyway, it was so moving, and I remember speaking with David Howard, the bass clarinetist in the Philharmonic, and saying, God, I heard the Appalachian Spring. He says, oh, God, he said, that piece, there's no bass clarinet part. He says, I was listening to it backstage. He says, we've done that piece 1,000 times. He says, and every time, it gives me chills. It just gives me chills. He says, I can't. I said, that's another one, Game Changer. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece that stays with you, that I wish I'd written myself. That's all I can say. I wish I'd written it myself.